Hello, I'm Mr. Hargrave, and this is what you need to know about KORG. Now, this edition of what you need to know is going to be a little different. I'm not really going to get too much into KORG as a character. There's really not much you need to know there. The Nowhere team does what it needs to do in war at a very low power level. And what we're mainly using Infestation for right now is to beat... Did I say Infestation? I said what we're using Nowhere to do right now is to beat Infestation. And you can do that at a very low power level. Now, it will help you to have Nowhere at a very high power level for the Black Cat Scourge. And that's going to come around again. It's going to keep coming around in the way that it is now for a year or maybe even 2 years. With how the last year's going, last year's still going the same way that it was. And it might never change. I digress. So, yeah, there's not much need, but here's the thing. Here's what I did. And this is the mistake you need to avoid. I'm sure that's what I said with the title of this is like avoid this mistake. Here's the mistake. Here is the pickle that I am in. Is that I haven't taken very many tech characters into Dark Dimension 6. I didn't follow my own advice and I got burned bad. And I was really hoping that the Tech Raid team was going to be a city team, but it is a global team. So in retrospect, I would have definitely taken Kestrel into the cosmic section of Dark Dimension 6 instead of KORG. And not doing that is really going to mess me up. There was no reason to really take KORG there is no reason to now take KORG into Dark Dimension 6. There was a reason, but it wasn't a very good one. But it's okay. It's where I'm at now. I'm going to show you my progress through Dark Dimension 6 in this video as well. But I wanted to put this video out in case you were following me along. And now keep in mind, I have been very clear. The only characters that I would suggest building for Dark Dimension 6 were Apocalypse and King and like Black Cat. There's very few things that I would say to 100% certainty. Oh, sorry, it was Apocalypse, Vol, and King. Black Cat, pretty solid on that one too still. I would add Ronin to the list. I haven't updated you guys on that, but I would definitely say Ronin to 100% certainty. You should take him into Dark Dimension 6. Some people have asked me why. And it's because that he's skill gear. There's still very few characters that are good and skill gear. So you want to take Ronin. You want to take Iron Fist World War II. You want to take Star-Lord Annihilation. You want to take Black Cat. These are like all the best skill characters. So definitely take them in. The main thing I regret with this plan so far is going to be KORG. And it's going to kind of make me take big time Spider-Man into Dark Dimension 6 with the way my timing's going. I still kind of want to hold out for some kind of city tech team. I don't know how long that's going to take to materialize, if ever though. So I can't really bank on that. It's probably going to mean that I'm going to need to take Firestar and big time Spider-Man. Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider and Miss Marvel Hardlight are great choices for Dark Dimension 6. Those are definitely solid as well for the city section. And Ronin, it's that big time Spider-Man. It's that Firestar. I don't want to take them. I would have definitely I would have taken like Iron Man Infinity War into Global instead of Titania. In fact, on my second run, I'm sure I'm going to work more of these tech characters in, because if you see the breakdown up here, I have 4 Bio, 4 Mutant, 3 Mystic, 4 skill, and only 2 tech. Now, I do actually think with some degree of certainty that we are still going to see a tech legendary character. So I am going to be able to use that tech gear in the legendary section, I believe. I believe we're going to see a tech legendary and a mutant legendary. And I think the next legendary we're going to see is probably going to be a mutant legendary. I think that's what they were hinting at. It could also be that tech legendary. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think. And let's go ahead and go to Dark Dimension 6 and see how I'm performing. I think I I suspect maybe I might even clear the cosmic section in this video, and then I'm just going to need some extra mutant pieces and skill pieces before I'm into the city section of Dark Dimension 6. That footage of that'll probably be in the next Addicted to Marvel Strike Force coming up this Monday. All right, let's go to that Dark Dimension 6. Keep digging. Here is my Dark Dimension 6 run so far. We open this up with Kang, Apocalypse, Iron Fist World War II, Captain America, and Vol. I would still open with these 5 characters. This is not a bad idea. It's one of each trait, and these characters are still pretty solid in this meta. I wouldn't necessarily get one of the new tech characters in here. It's in the global section is where I would really make some changes. I think I would still take Nemesis. I would just, instead of Titania, I would put in like Iron Man Infinity War. I would definitely do that. The first global node took me 6 attacks. The second took me 12. And the third took me 12 as well. I don't think it would be sped up putting in Iron Man Infinity War. I don't think that would have made it better. It just would have been a better use of gear. Now, for the cosmic section, I definitely would have replaced KORG with Kestrel. 100%. Just did not see that coming at all. I think I put videos out. I'm like, Kestrel's out of this meta. They're not going to rework Kestrel. The tech raid team isn't going to include Kestrel. Literally, the tech raid team, Kestrel's on it. I feel like an idiot, but it was impossible to tell. Now it's here. So now we know, yeah, KORG, I don't know. Now the only problem is that there's no real other good place to put your bio gear. KORG is bio, Titania is bio. There's no good I guess what you're waiting for there is maybe like the symbiote team. But I don't know where that's going to go. So I don't know. It's definitely better to take Kestrel into Cosmic than KORG, because KORG's doing nothing, and you can put that skill gear somewhere, you can put that tech gear somewhere. I don't know. The first node took 7 attacks, and then the second one took 12 attacks. So we've yet to have a node exceed 12 attacks. Now here's the cool thing. I hear that City is much easier, and I hear the legendary sections are much easier. And I found the third cosmic node to be a lot easier. So we're 1 attack in. Our first attack, we did 135 million with that. It was devastating. Now, it ended when the Red Hulk and Apocalypse dropped. However, I think that I'm hoping to be able to drop the Apocalypse and the Red Hulk in this attack. That's what I'm going for. Maybe even the whole node, but if I can at least get the Apocalypse and Red Hulk down, that would be fantastic. Also, because this is a what you need to know about KORG video, I do like him as a skirmisher. I would still bring in Thor Infinity War as a striker. I think he's great as that. I would definitely still bring in Star-Lord Annihilation. Also still like him as a striker. And it's good to have a character. I mean, here's the other. If you're going to bring Kestrel in, you might want to make her a raider in this circumstance. If this is the rest of your team, I don't know. I was kind of looking for a good skirmisher. KORG has been working as that. All right, let's go ahead and get back into this and see if we can drop this node, or at least drop Apocalypse and Red Hulk. That's going to be my goal for this. That's what I'm really hoping to accomplish. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. One good strong Vol ultimate is usually what I aim to get. If I can at least drop one very strong Vol ultimate, it's usually a really, really big help. Oh my God, Apocalypse and Red Hulk are like at full health right now. That is disgusting. I'm going to come in here with Kang right down the middle so I can hit both Apocalypse and Red Hulk with that. Oh my God. I thought I left this in a little better shape for myself, but I really didn't do myself very many favors at all. I'm going to hit Apocalypse with this, hoping to drop that exposed on him. I did get the exposed. I need a Kang ultimate. I'm going to hit into Apocalypse with Kang. to get that energy flowing over to Vol. I don't like how the stun hit Vol. That might be a redo right there. Scarlet Witch healed everybody. That really sucks. Oh my God. All right. No, I got to redo this. I don't know. I might have to redo this a lot tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get all this on camera. We'll give it one more shot. One more shot on camera. This is horrible. Oh no. Having a Kestrel ultimate, having a Kestrel special would be so nice right now. What did KORG do? Nothing? You did nothing? Why didn't you help me? Stupid KORG. Why did I stick myself with KORG? What a horrible idea. I like KORG. Just don't like him in Dark Dimension 6. It was a good idea at the time. I swear it was. I swear it was. All right, right down the middle again with Kang. And I'm just really hoping not to get stunned on Vol. I'm hoping to still drop that exposed on Apocalypse, but I don't want to. Wait, why don't I have? Oh, I guess I never had the special. Good Lord. I'm in a bad spot here. I still got stunned. I'm looking for like a lucky resist. That's what I'm looking for. Like an extremely or I guess just him not to counterattack. There's also a condition where you can hit Apocalypse and not trigger the counterattack. That's probably what I'm looking for. All right, I get Thor Infinity War, and he gets a turn, so that's kind of nice. I don't know, man. This is horrible. This is really bad. All right, we're going to go with the basic into Apocalypse. Just keep generating that energy. Oh, the energy doesn't generate if Vol is stunned? Well, that's no good. That's not going to make anybody happy. All right, Vol almost died, but just kind of lived, just barely. All right, Kang Ultimate. Kang Bang. Let's go. That was pretty good. So I'm not that. Oh, died again. All right, yeah, this is going to be like multiple resets. Just waiting for that perfect run. So I'm not going to record that here, but I just wanted to get this information out there in case anybody was following along and thinking like, hey, maybe I'll do exactly what Mr. Hartgrave does. And I would say don't exactly do what I did. It's working out okay, but if I could go back just a little bit, I would have brought Kestrel into Cosmic. I would have brought, Iron Man Infinity War into Global. It probably would have, I probably wouldn't have even saved myself any time. I should have listened to myself. I probably wouldn't have set myself back at all if I just would have waited. Don't rush into Dark Dimension 6. I'm going to say it again. All right, everybody, that's it for me. A lot of other great videos on this channel, so make sure you check them out. And grave diggers, keep digging.